Hi everybody, and welcome back to RVing Our Way with Mo and Jen. I am Jen, and I am going to take you through this video today. Today we are at the Holman RV in Batavia, Ohio, and we are touring the Wildwood Heritage Wood, and it's a 2017 pre-owned. And we absolutely fell in love with this camper. The used price on this was $20,000 at this campground. We found out that was an excellent price. We did go back and it actually sold pretty much right after we did this tour. And they had only had it long enough to clean it and stick it out on the lot. So they were going pretty fast. This video was recorded in March. It was actually March 27th. As you can see, it had a huge refrigerator. It was a Whirlpool refrigerator, lots of space, 3-burner stove. I love that cabinet there. The silverware drawer, it already had the wood dividers built into it. Tons of cabinet space. This beautiful farmhouse sink with sprayer, and I love that backsplash. You can see the cabinets there. They go all the way back. This RV just had tons of storage. I loved it so much. We would have had no problem fitting our belongings in this. This table, both seats have these long, deep drawers, so you could absolutely fit all of your pots and pans. You could use one as a pantry. The table had plenty of space. Mark and I are both on the bigger side, and there was plenty of room for us to get in there without feeling like our guts were being squashed. So I love that. And that huge window. Oh, just the beautiful views. You could sit there. Definitely would make a nice workspace, dinner space, everything we needed. And obviously, it folds down into a bed. And there I'm just pointing out it had a DVD player. And there was already a TV in the unit mounted on the wall. And it was also a stereo. And I believe there was outdoor speakers on this unit, but I'm not 100% sure on that. The slide out even offered additional storage. And that couch was super comfy. And I believe that was a fold-out bed. So you had possibly room there to sleep, 2 there on the bed, and, maybe a child there on the table when it went down to a bed. And then it has an RV queen in the back. This storage in the hallway, I was obsessed. Like, that literally, probably everything that Mark and I have to take with us probably would have fit in this cabinet in the hallway. I just loved that. It was just, it really felt like it had its own separate space. They're right across from the bathroom. Everything was just perfect for this and this setup for us in this model. I really loved this bathroom. This unit actually had a porcelain toilet, nice medicine cabinet, under the sink storage. Mark was recording this, and I think he kind of got lost in the bathroom. He kind of had the camera pointing at other things while he was looking at something else. It was pretty funny. We were cracking up. He showed there a little bit of the storage. One good thing about buying a pre-owned RV is that people have added things that came in handy, like that nice towel rack. There was command hooks. There was even a little place to put your keys when you come in. And as you can see there, they also upgraded from the RV shower head to an oxygenics. And I was like, oh gosh, that's awesome. One less thing you got to do. It did have standard RV fans, but I was pleased that there was one in the bathroom. And the shower doors were so sturdy, those glass shower doors. But I didn't even know where to turn at this point. I loved this RV so much. I didn't even know what to look at next. I love that the bedroom has its own door too, and it also has its own door to go outside. And as you can see, it's the RV queen, and we were just discussing whether or not we could fit a residential queen in there. Had nice underbed storage. I love that it had the hydraulic lifts on it. I believe that's what they're called. I hope I'm calling them the right thing. But where it just stayed up itself, so you didn't have to balance that on your head and while you're trying to find stuff. It had nice drawers. It didn't have USB plugs. It just had regular outlets, AC outlets, I believe they're called. So, and Mark was obsessed with this we figured it was like a laundry chute that you could put, because the pass-through was under there. It had a pass-through from one side to the next underneath. And we just thought, how handy would that be to put a basket there and to be able to just throw your dirty clothes down in there, and then you don't have to have that clutter inside your living space. That sign there, that always kiss me goodnight. When Mark and I first got married, someone had gave us a wood sign that said that, and we had that in our bedroom for many years. And I was like, Mark, it's a sign. But I just was really pleased with that. Now we moved on over and we're touring the Hideout 178 RB. And we really should have toured this unit first. Because once we seen the other one, we were like, I don't think we gave this one justice, but there's some specs on it. And the other one was like the fiberglass outside. And I don't know why I didn't get a video of the outside of it, because it was an absolutely beautiful RV. And this has like almost like, I don't know what that is, like a metal tin or something like that. But it just didn't feel like the other. This is the outside of Home and RV. I kind of squirreled out for a minute, and when I see this turtle, I thought that was so cute. In a minute, you'll see there was like a hedgehog. I can't remember what else is there, but it's so pretty out there, and you really feel like you're out in the wilderness. But it was really nice. And we were laughing because when I came back, I realized I was at the wrong, you'll see here, I was at the wrong, there's the hedgehog. I was at the wrong RV. I totally scrolled out on that one. It's pretty funny. But, well, one thing I like about Hideout is that they did offer a lot of different options. But I think they're definitely geared toward the weekend warriors. You'll see there, I was at the wrong RV and walking around to the one I intended to look at. They all pretty much look the same on the outside except window placage. But on the inside, they definitely are a lot different. And I really, like I said, I love that they have these stairs. These steps are really nice. They're the ones that fold up into the RV. And they're very sturdy. They feel so much more solid. Even on the other one, it didn't have those type of stairs. And it almost felt like you were on like a diving board. Tons of storage underneath this bed, though. I was impressed with that. Another thing that I didn't like was this cabinet door. It didn't fully open. So we were like, who in the world wants that side? Because that would totally annoy me every day. And it smacked the valance there above the window. So I think that was definitely something they missed when building this RV. Because that was just very inconvenient. And it had the cheesiest blinds. And you'll see when I finally figure out how to operate them that you just grab the blind and pull it down. I thought it was like a string you pulled on the side. But you can see there's supposed to be blackout shades, but I clearly could see the RV next to us, and there was tons of light still coming through it. So you definitely get what you pay for in these units. This also didn't have a rooftop air conditioner. It had more of like a residential air conditioner. It came with this nice Bluetooth speaker. Mark was obsessed with it. I think he was sold when he saw the speaker, and I was like, are you serious? He's crazy. But I'm sure that air conditioner would be more than adequate to cool down that small unit. Another thing I really wasn't fond of in this unit is the lack of storage. There just was no storage, no oven, just the 2 burners, and a very small sink. There was some additional storage underneath this, but you really had to tear down the bench to get to it. That piece of wood I could see breaking. It was like paper thin. And there still just wasn't much storage available underneath of it. And if I remember correctly, I believe the storage was only on the one side. And you can see how thin that table was. And I was like, I just couldn't imagine breaking that down, making it a bed. You definitely would only fit about 1 kid on that bed. It was really small and short. But I was like, over time, like, you know how kids bounce on beds and stuff like that? It just seems like that would break that table probably the first time you ever used it. So I mean, it had a dorm size refrigerator, and it would have been plenty enough space for Mark and I to use. And but it was pretty, it's pretty small. So this is definitely a weekender, and probably someone that doesn't even camp that much on the weekends. Maybe those people that just go on a couple long weekends a year. I'm not sure. But these things go for around, on this lot, they were $14,000 to $15,000. And I believe this unit was just right around $14,000. But I just couldn't see how it would fit for Mark and I, especially wanting to go full time. I just didn't feel like the quality was enough. I was impressed with the bathroom size. It was plenty of room to move around in the bathroom. There's no medicine cabinet. That was just a mirror framed out with some wood. And the nice counter space on top. It has these horrible RV sinks. Those things are horrible. Nice plastic toilet. And the shower, I'm 5'4", and look how much I was above just the wall. Like, I was like, if I washed my hair, I would get that whole wall wet. And then I told Mark to get in there because he's 5'10", and we could kind of see how much head space there would be. And as you can see, the top of his head was brushing the top of the roof, so, or the ceiling, I'm sorry. And so he also had his work boots on. He tried to kind of like crunch down, seeing how he would be without his boots on, and he may have been able to fit his hand between his head and the wall. This part cracks me up. I was trying to say that there is plenty of room, like you wouldn't hit your elbows if you turn around to get the toilet paper. But I told Mark, I said, what did I think we would be doing aerobics in this bathroom? It was pretty funny. So what do you think, babe? We just got our hearts broke. $20,000.
Hey, with all the extra stuff, it's worth an extra $4,000 or $5,000. I would hate to see what the price would be new.
We was trying to stay around $15,000 because we do need to buy a new van, and so we don't know what to do. Like, we're a little freaked out. But the one that we saw we wanted was like $20,000. I mean, that's just $5,000 more. It's doable. It's not what we wanted, but we've already bounced our budget around so much. I don't know what to do.
I'm making car seats for a little bit longer.
I just want a camper. I think that, but I do think what we're going to do is we're going to go, sorry, Mark's trying to get over. So I think what we're going to do is that we're going to try to find something, maybe try to see the one that we liked, maybe look at one like a couple years, because that was just a 2017.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be horrible to look at like a 16, 15, 14. Because what I have noticed about these campers is that not much changes over the years. Like when they make a new model, not much changes on it. I wonder where all the campers go that they never sell, that are still brand new but they don't sell.
Huge camper lot.
I need to search that and figure out where they go. Because there might be a
camper
graveyard somewhere. Brand new campers nobody ever bought. And they're just getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. I don't know. I really like that one.
Very nice.
It's very nice. Okay, well, we have to run to Home Depot or Lowe's, whichever one we come across first, and run a couple errands. But I'm glad we went and looked. I feel like we got a better sense of what it is we're looking for. And so I don't know. We'll see. Wish us luck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you give us a thumbs up, and also that you subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell because you will not want to miss any upcoming videos. We have had some crazy things happen to our family, and we'll kind of explain why there's been such a large bump in the road for us and what the future holds for us. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Newport Aquarium on our fun family day, and we hope to see you guys again in future videos. Until then, continue RVing your way and have a great day.